Dear students, welcome. Now we are going to solve one problem from development of surfaces. A square pyramid of base side 30 mm and altitude 70 mm. Altitude means axis height. Is resting on HP on its base, which is side of base inclined at 30 degree to VP. It is cut by a plane inclined at 40 degree to HP at perpendicular to VP and bisects the axis. Draw the development of the remaining lower portion of the pyramid. Listen carefully, clearly. Read the question. Square pyramid, not prism. So pyramid having only one base. Now, first draw the top and front view at given position. Okay, a square pyramid of base side 30 mm and altitude height equal to 70 mm. Base resting on HP at the time one of the base side inclined 30 degree to VP. One of the base side inclined 30 degree to VP. Draw the XY axis line first using 2H pencil. XY axis line using 2H pencil. Draw the top and front view first. First draw the, fix the protractor here. Take 30 degree, draw the incline line. 30 degree incline line. Using 2H pencil, draw the 30 degree incline line. Fix the protractor here. Take 30 degree inclination. Draw the 30 degree incline line. Now draw the top view of the square pyramid. Leave some space. Mark the first point. Our base side equal to 30 mm. So 30 mm distance. Mark the another point. Okay. Now draw the complete the square pyramid. 30 mm distance. Complete the square pyramid. How to mark the vertex? Join the opposite corner. Join the opposite corner to find the vertex. Okay. Now give the name to the all corners and vertex. Okay. A, B, any one name, C and D. The vertex O. Right. Now project the one of the base side inclined. Check the condition. One of the base side inclined 30 degree to VP. 30 degree to VP. The condition sets. Our base side equal to 30 mm. Our base side equal to 30 mm. Our base side equal to 30 mm. Base side equal to 30 mm. Okay. Now project the front view from the top view. Project the front view. From the top view. Project the front view from the top view. In front view, the slant edge OD is invisible. In front view, the slant edge OD. Before draw the slant edges, first draw the axis line. Our axis height equal to 70 mm. So up to 70 mm length, draw the axis line first. Draw the axis line using 2H pencil. You know our length line, short line. The length line equal to approximately 5 to 6 mm, 1 mm gap, and another one short line 2 to 3 mm line. The length of the axis line equal to 70 mm. Okay, length equal to 70 mm. Okay. Now draw the slant edges. Complete the slant edges. OD as invisible edge. So dotted line, invisible edge, dotted line. OD as invisible edge. A 2 to 3 mm line, 1 mm gap. OD as slant edge, invisible slant edge. Invisible slant edge. And then OB as invisible edge and OC and OA also visible. So draw the straight line. Okay, draw the straight line. Now the front and top view over. Front and top view. Next, mark the dimensions. Mark the dimensions of the or altitude 70 mm, base 30, altitude 70 mm. Before that, the cutting plane first. It is cut by a plane inclined at 40 degree to HT and bisecting the axis. So 70 divided by 2, 35 mm from the base. From the base 35 mm distance. Draw a horizontal line and fix the protractor here. Fix the protractor here. Take 40 degree. Our cutting plane inclined 40 degree to HP. So draw the cutting plane. Forty degree inclined to HP. Degree inclined to HP. Now mark the cutting points. Point 1 on slant edge OA. Point 2 on slant edge OB. Point 3 on slant edge OC. Point 4 on slant edge OD. So mark the cutting point on the, now mark the cutting point on the top view. Draw perpendicular extension line from the 1 dash to slant edge OA. Mark the point 1. Similarly, draw perpendicular line from the 2 dash up to the slant edge, OB. Mark the cutting point 2. Similarly, from cutting point 3 dash, draw a vertical line. Mark the cutting point 3. And from 4 dash, draw a vertical line. Mark the point 4 on OD. This is our sectional top view. Sectional top view. Sectional top. Okay. Now the question is development. Draw the development of lower portion of the square pyramid. Okay. This one A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, O dash. Our cutting point position 35 mm from the base, because bisecting the axis, total altitude 70 mm. So 35 from the base, 35 from the base, and Total altitude 70 mm. Axis height equal to 70 mm. Right? 70, 35. Now the top and front view over. Now go to the development. How to draw the development? By using radial line method. How to draw the radial line? First find the true slant edge. While the slant edge parallel to VP, the front view is the true slant edge. Otherwise, here all the slant edges inclined to VP. So tilt one slant edge parallel to VP and then find the true slant edge. How to tilt the slant edge? Either OC or OA, any one slant edge. Tilt the slant edge. First draw horizontal line from vertex O and then vertex O as center by using compass. Vertex O as center, OC radius, draw the arc. Okay, draw the arc. From the arc cutting point of the horizontal line, draw a vertical line up to the XY axis. From the arc cutting, the vertical line cutting point on the XY axis line, draw another one slant edge that is equal to true slant edge. Now give the name to this point C1 dash. C1 dash. Already C dash is there. C1 dash. Give another one name. Now this C1, O dash C1 dash as the true slant edge. Measure O dash to C1 dash distance as radius. Draw one radial line here. Mark any one point on the right side. Mark any one point on the right side as O. This O dash C1 dash as radius. Draw the radial line first. Draw the radial line. O dash C1 dash as the radius. Draw the radial line. Okay. Now mark the left hand side. Draw a left hand side. Draw one line. Now our base side distance 30 mm as radius. Draw the arc at E from the first point. Give the name to the first point as A. 30 mm as radius. Draw another one arc. 30 mm as radius. 30 mm as radius. 30 mm as radius. 30 mm as radius. Okay. Now complete it. Right. Now join all the base points A, B, C, D, E. All the base points by a straight line because this is a square pyramid. So base are straight lines. So join all the base points. Right. Now draw the slant edges. All the slant edges. Join with O. Okay. Now the development of square pyramid over. But our square pyramid cut by a plane inclined 40 degree to HP. So how to mark the cutting points on the development? Draw horizontal line from each cutting point to the true slant edge. Draw horizontal line from each cutting point 1 dash to true slant edge. Now this distance as O dash to this distance as radius. Draw the arc at the point at the slant edge OA. Okay. Right? This is point 1. And then next draw horizontal line from 2 dash to true slant edge. Take the distance O dash to the distance as radius. Draw the arc at the slant edge point 2 on OB. Draw the arc. Mark the point 2. And then next point 3. Draw horizontal line from point 3 dash to true slant edge. Take the distance O dash to this cutting point distance as radius. Draw the arc at slant edge OC. At slant edge OC. Mark the point 3. And then mark the point. How to mark the point 4? Draw horizontal line from 4 dash up to the true slant edge. Take the distance as radius. Draw the arc at the slant edge OD. Slant edge OD. O center, O dash to the cutting point distance as radius. O center, draw the arc. Now join all the points by a straight line. Join all the points by a straight line. Join all the points by a straight line. Okay. After that, our requirement is draw the development of the lower portion of the cylinder. Remaining lower portion of the cylinder. Draw the base at any one base side. From any one base side. From BC, draw a base. 30 mm base side. So, draw a perpendicular. Each side perpendicular. In square, each side perpendicular. So, from the base, perpendicular to that, 30 mm distance. Draw the base. Okay. So 30 mm each side, 30 mm, complete the base. So this is our required portion. Top portion removed, the remaining portion of the required portion. Dark the required portion by using H pencil. H pencil, dark the required portion. Okay. Okay. That's all. Completed. Okay. Dear students, if any doubt in this question, ask me through my WhatsApp number or in comment box. Share our videos to other students and help them. Subscribe our channel and support our channel. Thank you.